Hi, this is Rob MacArthur from the CBD Curators. I want to talk a little bit about pain management. As I mentioned, CBD is a very strong anti-inflammatory. It also has muscle relaxation properties to it, which makes it fantastic for muscle pain, joint pain, body pain. The question is, how do you take it? How much do you take? And how do you mix it? And by that I mean that CBD by itself is a very strong anti-inflammatory. However, THC also has very strong pain properties as well. And I've taken CBD and I've gone to the dispensary, gotten a medical marijuana license, and used THC for pain. However, here's the trick. First of all, CBD and THC work together in unison to create the maximum pain relieving effects. So 1 + 1 = 3 as far as I'm concerned when you mix THC and full spectrum CBD that has trace amounts of CBD. So what do I mean by that? For example, if I take 100 milligrams of CBD isolate, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, that knocks out my pain on a scale of 4. So if I take a full spectrum quality product and I take 100 milligrams a day, 200 milligrams a day at my weight, which is a little over 200, then I get about an 8. I knocked out about 80% of my pain with that. However, I'm a little bit of a snob. I want to have 100% pain relief. So I went to the dispensary and I got some Delta-9 THC capsules, 5 milligrams, and so I used that for a little while, and that knocked out all of my pain with a little bit of inebriation. And that is not the goal. So the goal to me is to maximize the pain relief and minimize the amount of intoxication or inebriation, which I consider to be a negative side effect, even though people traditionally don't think like that. They usually think in, ooh, THC, I want to use that to get high. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm really interested in. So what I noticed is after taking a little bit of THC, the 5 milligrams a day, that there was some intoxication in the beginning, but over time that actually went away, and staying at the 5 milligrams, mixing it with 100 milligrams of full spectrum CBD. My go-to, of course, is my Pure Hemp Botanicals product. So let's enter in our new friend to the industry, Delta-8 THC. This is my tincture from 3Chi, and we sell it for $30 for 300 milligrams. So the serving size for Delta-8 is approximately 10 milligrams. So Delta-8 is about 50% as intoxicating, or I shouldn't even use the word intoxicating, as much pain relieving efficacy as 5 milligrams of THC. However, Delta-8 doesn't have the inebriating effects that you traditionally think of with traditional Delta-9 THC. Delta-9 THC causes inebriation that I think your judgment gets impaired, your memory certainly gets impaired, your ability to measure time or space is impaired, and that's the nature of what intoxication is supposed to be like. Delta-8 THC is less intoxicating, but it's also without the space-time thing, and it's also without a total just sort of loss of concentration. If anything, Delta-8 is a little bit more of a stimulant of all things. So taken in the proper dosage, and for this particular product, 10 milligrams is plenty. So in a 300 milligram container for $30, you're gonna have a month's worth of pain relief. Again, I'm a big proponent of mixing some full spectrum, like 100 milligrams a day, or maybe 50 milligrams of CBD is plenty. It's going to vary a little bit by individual to individual, but you're going to maximize your ability to reduce pain and anxiety, for sure. There's the psychological component by, I think, mixing the Delta 8 THC 10 milligrams or less with 50 to 100 milligrams of full spectrum CBD. And somewhere in there is a sweet spot where you're not getting intoxicated, but you are maximizing the pain relieving effects. And I think that pain relieving effect, let's call it a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, is far better than what opiates can provide. And opiates certainly have the intoxicating effect that goes along with it. Yeah, you can still function better than if you were stoned on Delta 9 THC or something, but not really. It's not a good trade, not a good trade-off. So everything here is about trade-offs, and this is the best way that I can think of, and I've been trying for a decade to get pain relief. This is the best way to do it. This is the best way. This is what we want to do. Thank you.